Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right, we are here live, and I'm still multitasking.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's Cathy and Jess. Jess is back. Back again. Okay, while I multitask, you guys, this is Be Social TV every Monday at 10 a.m. Central. Today we're talking about the domino effect of consistent activity, especially live events. So we're going to chat in just a second. While I multitask and send over to the email group, I need you to introduce yourself. Because some people may not have seen you for a while in this group.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica, and I know some of you probably recognize me from the moms group, the MBOB group. But usually in that group, I was in there sharing tips and kind of multitasking life and business online. So I'm here today to help you guys out and share with you what Cathy and I are going to talk about with events.
Yay, I'm so excited. And so this video is streaming in 3 places. I did just send out to the email list, but we are on YouTube. So if you're over on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe below so that you can stay up to date with all the things. If you're on my business page on Facebook, that means you're a Facebook user, get over to our Social Sales School. It is our private community. If you're in this community right now, please say hey, let us know you're here. And Anna Mesai is here. Jacinda is here. Layla said we have lots of new people in the group, so they may not have ever even met you before. Jillian is here. So you guys, Jess and I actually met online. And so the importance of live video and online business, it is a testimony to you might actually get to meet the people in person. And you guys do not have to overcomplicate your business. Your business can be built very simply through consistent activity. And in the beginning, doesn't it feel like, oh my God, this is taking forever to grow?
Always.
It does. So when we were thinking of the title, just said domino effect. So you guys don't have to work all the time. You do need a simple system of consistently getting in front of new people. So who struggles with that? Okay. So hey, Empire Builders, I am Cathy Callahan, creator of Social Sales School for the Woman Entrepreneur, and I'm your host of Be Social TV. And I have a guest today. Yay. I'm a business coach and network marketer teaching women how to grow and scale their businesses in a simple, fun, and effective way so that you guys can escape the 9-to-5 and live your life on your terms. So question, who right now is using live events of any kind? Type in the comments below what you're doing with events, or what else could we call them? Parties, appointments,
yep.
Zoom calls, 3-way calls. Do you have any kind of consistent activity where you're getting in front of people in your business every single week? That is one of the key things we've had to do, even if we do it a little bit differently than other people or even than each other. Okay. So who has something like that happening in your business consistently? And do you start to see the effect of the snowball or the domino effect as you do it more over time? That's what we want to focus on today. Okay. So let's go ahead and shout out a couple more people, and then we're going to jump in, and we have something special to invite them to.
Yep.
So write down March 1st on your calendar. We're going to talk more about that as well. So Anna Mesai, she is a rep with Color Street Nails, and she says she does consistent activity the 1st, 3rd, and 4th of the month. I think she means Wednesday of the month. And she does socials. She does sunflower socials. Love it. Jacinda does Saturday night lives. That is her consistent activity. What else are you guys doing? VIP group as well as Facebook parties. Layla says she's just hiding. No live videos here. Girl, get your face out there. Okay, so let's start there. Let's talk about the importance of live video in general. And then let's go into like scheduled events and activity and more what they could be doing and then how we can support them moving forward.
All right.
So how has live video? So you and I met
through live video.
Through live video on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But actually we had crossed paths in real life.
Right.
At a Bunko night.
Right.
And then how did we end up actually meeting that we got to like know each other's names and hang out?
Yeah. So I think it was more when, I have this familiar face, not only running into in person, but on Facebook. Finally, I wanted to know, why do I continue to see her face? And I tuned in, loved what she was talking about, jumped on board, and we became business partners and kind of did life together through a live video and in person. So that's kind of, I think, how we met.
It was at a party.
It was
right?
at a party.
At an online event, an online party. So I did live video with a mutual friend of ours that is a teacher.
Yes.
And I asked her to host for me. So those of you who are struggling right now to find that consistent activity, I'm going to teach you some kind of live presentation every single week to have consistent routine exposure. And we do it through, or I do it through parties. And at that time, I was in the company that you weren't signed up in yet,
right,
but you had heard of, and you got invited to this party.
Yeah, mutual friend, yeah.
And you were a guest. Yeah. And so Jess was a guest at the party, booked a party, and became a hostess. And this is why I love not only live video, but parties.
Yeah.
And so live video, that key component, what being consistently showing up live, how has that helped your business?
Well, it's made my business. So consistently showing up live for me is one, it's building a kind of like I don't know, I'm going to say a loyalty in my groups.
Yeah.
I mean, people know when I'm going to be there. They expect me. They know what they're going to get. Things like that. And it's also helped with in my business as far as getting to know new people. Yeah. So when somebody's out there, I ask them to host, or I ask them to invite or tag friends. They're comfortable and confident in doing that because they know what to expect. They know what's going to be presented. So a lot of people are out there just kind of being loyal and helping us out, inviting new people, hosting, inviting friends. And that's how my business grows, meeting new people, meeting new faces. My thing is I have to meet 40 faces a month. So these events, being consistent with them, I'm able to meet 40 people in 4 weeks with 4 parties. And so it's just really being able to get in front of more people more often.
So who needs that? So we were planning for this very impromptu talk today. I just talked to Jessica about this event we're going to be announcing for you guys at the end of this time together today. We'll tell you about it. But I'm like, let's go on live today because she babysits for me on Mondays. I babysit for her on Wednesdays. I'm like, stay at my house. Let's go chat. And so when we were talking about this, I said, one thing that we help people do is figure out how many people they need to get in front of each month and identify. And I was just talking to Erin last night on the phone about this as well, asking you guys, do you consistently get in front of new people every single week, every single month? And so consistency is the key to the domino effect. So Jessica's number is 10 a week or 40 a month of new people exposed to her products. That's the same number I started with. We were in the exact same company. She was one of my first downline members that really moved into high level management. And we just were taught consistent new people who's struggling with consistently getting in front of new people. Live video was the way she did it because that's what I taught her. Right. And I did live video because I work out of my closet, and now our kids are in preschool. But I mean, look at the world. Like you go to physical church. I go to virtual church a lot. I don't do a lot with people. I go to karate class and stuff. Yeah, but you're kind of in and out. Yeah. So live video was a key way to start building a connection with people. Then where we partner that, and Jillian says she has a hard time finding new people. How many people are on the line?
Billions.
Okay, but how many people are in our town of 600? 600. And well, you don't live in this town anymore, but I think like 80% of them are 70 or older.
Yeah.
So
I would agree with that.
Even if they sign up, how long are they going to be business partners for? I'm like, how long is this? Like, 10 years? We need no, I'm just teasing. Okay, with all due respect, I'm teasing. Okay, so we need some new life in our business consistently and continually, right? So what we started doing was partnering live video with a way to expose ourselves to new people, make new connections, and then coming up with a consistent activity in our business every single week in the form of parties. Now, we were both in the same company. Jess is still there. It was a heavily party-based company. So who has that in their business right now? And there were host rewards, and we built on parties. Okay. So who is doing that in your business right now? Now, when the company shifted away from party model, how have you continued? We did Tuesday night parties forever together to bring in new people, to help our team grow. How has that shifted for you to still have consistent activities, still show up, but when you're not really a party-based company?
Well, it shifted in the way that I do parties still. Like I do parties differently. Each week I am consistently showing up on Tuesday at a specific time, and I am talking about the things that are maybe, I don't know, product highlights or things that are kind of, maybe if I have a host, and my parties are short, but maybe I have a host, something that she wants to talk about, wants to share with her friends. So we do things, we highlight them, we make it fun. We engage with the people that we're talking with. And that's kind of different than what we used to do, where when we had the host rewards and things like that, we were having big events, lots of hosts, multiple hosts, things like that. So it's kind of changed in the sense that it's a more intimate, I guess I would say a more intimate situation, party live than it was in the past. So,
and I think Jillian, here's to Jillian's point too. She's like, I'm having trouble. People want to party.
Right.
I watched, especially when our company shifted. I think we were shifting a bit even before that, because we showed up every Tuesday and we had typical hostesses with typical guest lists. We built it foundation up. But then as things shifted with people's schedule and how they wanted to party and all of that, we simplified. And so one thing we want to offer you guys next is how you can party without it being like a party. I am with a company that's heavily party based now. It is super host rewards. It is super, and it works. Like it is an impulse buy. But if you're with like different companies where it's like, gosh, it feels like they don't want to party, what Jess does, what her upline and my previous upline does, they still show up every single week consistently, but they've simplified. And remember when we started removing the word party and host? And we're just like, when you invite some friends into this group, same time, same place next week, and they show up on the live, we'll put their name in a drawing. We'll do, and is that something still kind of you do? It's just like, and each week you do a little draw
every week.
And that helps new people come in and also get consistent exposure. So what we want you guys to really think through after kind of hanging with Kat and Jess today is, do you have that consistent activity in your business that is getting started and can keep going? Because this is definitely a domino effect, snowball type business. It can feel so slow. And it is in that slowness and that like lack of results, and you're showing up and you don't see what you think you're supposed to get, that you want to stop. And I teach 90-day increments. Do you still do that? Like,
we do it, 90-day consistency. Yeah.
So what you do today, if you take on this concept, okay, I'm going to show up weekly minimum. I mean, that's not that hard to do, once a week, and consistently, if you can, people start to learn to expect you. Where could they show up if they don't have a group and do parties? Is there anywhere else they could show up consistently?
Stories.
Ooh,
do
that's
stories.
Smart. That's totally not what I was thinking. Perfect.
You could do stories. You can show up on your personal page. I mean, you're going to reach people out there that you didn't even think of.
That's right.
And here's the thing. One thing I want to point out, my parties are like 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I'm not out there partying for a half hour. We used to do half hour because we had so much fun.
Yeah. I know we did. And then you get to run with it and see what's working. So are you guys doing that consistently? Consistent activities somewhere. And if you're not ready yet to, have your own group and grow your own group and show up there consistently, but you have a presence already on social media, you could show up every Monday at 10 o'clock on your personal page and just chat with your friends and give them a tip, right? You could funnel them from there into the purposeful business activity that you're choosing for your business. All right. Now, for those of you who are like, okay, I know I need consistency. I like the idea of some kind of fun, interactive experience for people to come to. I call them parties. I don't care what you call them. Some of my students call them workshops, socials, challenges.
I like the socials.
You like the socials. Events, wow events, wipe out wrinkles. That's what Kim does.
Oh, nice.
She does wow events. Isn't that fun? But remember when we've done even like drink water challenge in our free groups? And so it doesn't have to be like a party just to sell. It's a value thing. And then we expose people to ways we can help them. What we're going to do for you, two things. Number one, my party course is released officially, I think, on Valentine's Day. my DIY course. We have spent a lot of time doing live party challenges to teach you guys how to get in front of new people, how to get hostesses, people to bring you their network, right? How to expose people to the product, how to present the product and the service, and then how to close the sales and follow up. That's been our live challenge forever. It is now being put into a DIY course where you can go and train yourself, go through the course. That is coming out. It is being finished up, recorded right now. Then we decided to partner that with a live event for you guys. Do you want to tell them what it is?
The Blitz?
Yes, the Blitz.
It's exciting. I love Blitzes.
Yes.
I love Blitzes.
So when is it?
Oh, it's going to be March 1st. And we're going to go live on March 1st. Yes. Is the Blitz actually taking place 7th and 9th?
7 to 9 p.m.
7 to 9 p.m. Details matter. 7 to 9 p.m. on March 1st. Cathy's going to go live. I'll be back in the comments helping you guys out, answering questions. This is a super fun event. It's quick. We are going to help you guys get parties booked, events booked, calls booked, appointments booked, whatever you want to call them. And that's what this Blitz is going to be about.
And if you've ever been to one, we did one together last spring. I want you guys to right now put this date down. March 1st, 7 p.m. Central. The first part of it, I'm going to do kind of an overview of what do you do at these bookings that you're going to get. Then the second half is the live Blitz, where I actually give you words to say, messages to send, posts to go post. I help you with lists of people. Start with your customers, book yourself, and you go fill your calendar. If you're a party girl, you can fill it with parties. If you're a one-on-one type girl, you can book it with appointments. If you're an in-person girl, you can book it with coffee dates. You are going to be filling your calendar. That is the goal. So you will leave the Blitz not only having learned some new things, but with a full calendar. We want you to invite your teams. We've always done a contest for the direct sales company that invites the most people. So this is an event you want everybody to come to. They're going to get some training. They are going to get some Q&As answered. And the focus is giving you guys the action steps to go book right now. And then when people get bookings, we do really stupid stuff and we cheer and we yell and we blow blowers and we give prizes. Because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We give prizes at the Blitz for people who get the most bookings, people who got the most no's, people who asked the most. We give you prizes for activity, the company that was represented the most. So if you're struggling with consistent activity, understand it is not that complicated. It is sometimes simply a choice to show up, because we were talking. She's got 4 kids. I've got 3 and a bonus kid. Mine are all boys. Hers are 3 girls and a boy. And life is crazy. People are sick, blah, 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 all the things. There's lots of reasons not to show up consistently. So you've got to bring back the simplicity and the fun, and you've got to figure out what resonates with you. That is key. So whatever you end up calling your appointments, if you do not have a way to keep showing up, like we are doing right now every Monday with you guys, right? Like I do with my action takers every Tuesday, like I do with my direct sales company every Monday night, and she does every Tuesday night, you will often find yourself setting that business down. Okay. So right now, evaluate, are you ready to commit to consistent activity? Do you need a higher level of support in that? And if so, let us be on your team, right? Let us support you in that. Yeah. If you're like eyeballs waiting for that course, that virtual party course to come out, type in the comments for me, I need the virtual party course or something like that, so we know who to highlight and get that in the hands of when it's officially released, if you didn't buy it in pre-sale. And then if you're ready for the Blitz, March 1st, more advertising and marketing is coming on that, so you can share it and officially register. Okay, anything else you want to say about the domino effect of consistent activity and just the importance of finding your thing, getting into action, and just not stopping? Like, did you want to stop when I didn't do business with you anymore?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I'm a good leader then. Yes. She didn't quit when I shifted.
No.
Yeah. Okay, but did you change it? Did you edit it and make it different?
Well, to be completely honest, no. I mean, I edit it to me. Yeah. Like, there's a difference between energies here, and so yeah, I shifted in the sense that it was more personalized to the way I do business and the way I communicate. But the thing is I knew it worked. Why change something when I know it's already, I mean, that's how I did business. That's how I went to the management level that I'm at. I mean, there was no reason to change. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But there was a reason for me to find joy in it again.
Yeah.
And so, and the way of doing that is, one, I was consistent. I am consistent, and I do follow the 90 days.
Yeah.
And I track myself. And that is something that I will tell you has really gotten me through, is tracking my 90 days, seeing the difference, noticing more people in my lives, noticing what's working, what's not working. So that's very, very important when you mention that. But I do want to mention one last thing. So for this event that's coming up on March 1st, this is key, like the ideal situation to invite your teams. You want your teams in this Blitz.
Yeah.
Their business is your business. You guys want to take it together, do it together, create that community, bring them to March 1st.
I love it. And it's like Jess and I was her direct upline, and we did build that complete party group together. And you not quitting and you not knowing what to do when I left is, I think, a huge testimony to why we even created something for our team that we could duplicate down.
Yeah.
So they knew what to do without having someone right there to do it for them. Right.
That's the whole reason we created it.
I know. We did good work. Okay. So you guys, if you are struggling with consistent activity, if you want to bring back the fun, if you want the support, go ahead and put on your calendar March 1st. Type in the comments below that you're excited about the Blitz. If you need the training for the virtual parties, you've never been through it, or you want to have it forever access, go ahead and type in the comments that you need that course. All right. And someone says, I have 2 parties. Now what? You need the course.
Yeah.
Okay, she says, if you bought the course already and you don't have any of the tools or anything, we're releasing that in the next 2 days. The videos will be complete by the 14th, but all of the tools alone, if you're a brand newbie, I've got a boards app that I completely built out for them. It's crazy. And we've got a Trello board, and then all the videos are releasing. So if you guys don't have any idea of what to do, bonus, it's going to be okay. Because guess what? I didn't have a freaking clue. There was no course. There was no class. There was no teacher. I was just like, I got people who are going to show up. I know how to use these. Here, give me a face cream. So I'm like, I at least know what to do with the thing. I'll go online and show them what I love, and then tell them how to buy it. So don't overthink this, okay? Right. All right, we're here to support you. Thanks, Jess, for hanging out with me. Yeah. All right, let's go play with our kids. Okay. All right, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.